Welcome to the circus! My master is Kane. I'm your master, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-dropping, mind-dropping paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, you parasites? Well, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the show! What? No, my dear, we can't have any of that foul language. The amazing digital circus is a place to be enjoyed by all ages. You can't have any of that. My dear, we... There you go!
How do I,
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax.
You can't.
But, yeah, he's right. Welcome to your new...
You can't.
Welcome to your new home. And your new body.
A new home? What do you mean?
Guys, be mean.
Kill yourself!
You're crazy.
They broke my comedy mask.
So, Kane, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
I'd like to give our brand new parasites a tour of the circus grounds first. Off with your head. And here we have the ground! Drown yourself or enrage yourself day and night. Whoa, you're okay?
Is that all there is?
Of course. Whoa, clean up on aisle U.
I'm on it, boss!
Why are you like this?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
But I wouldn't give to have a like that on me, go.
How about we talk about something else?
I swear I suck.
Talk about something else. What's your name?
My name? My name is...
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus.
My name is...
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus.
My name is...
Nobody can remember their name. Don't you worry your little head. Your new name can be anything. What are you thinking? Let's see. What do you think of...
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni? You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of...
Sure.
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again.
I think I just...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again.
Several bad puns later.
What do you think of... Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand new adventure for our new member.
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
You! Do you like angel food cake?
I don't care.
Ow! You piece of shite!
I'm fine with doing whatever, as long as I get to see funny things happen to people. Okay, I've already had enough of these things. Okay,
No.
Okay, you, me, and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zubul situation, which leaves you, me, and Pooh-Ha together to go handle the Kaufmo situation, which leaves me and Pa-Ha Bunny will go check on Kaufmo.
I think Jax has gone insane.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. Come on, ladies, let's go.
My comedy mask is broken again.
So, this is where we all live. Or well, where we all go at night. Even though we don't really need to know it, it's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know?
Don't worry, Dollface. I've got a key to his room.
Wait, why? You.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it. You're not afraid of bombs, are you?
Jax!
What the?
What? It could be a completely unrelated question.
Jax!
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out.
What is that?
When you reach your breaking point? Whoa, Papa! Listen, I know we Hey, Pommy!
See you, chump.
What is that?
There's a hole.
Yeah, I can see that. What's it doing there?
Well, I woke up this morning, then there was a hole.
What are you going to do about it?
I put a rug over it. Yeah, it fell in the hole.
Should we call the police or something?
Oh yeah, I called the police, yeah.
Well, where are they?
They're in the hole.
Where is your girlfriend?
She's away.
Fellas.
Oh, where does she work?
In the hole.
God!
Fellas.
How deep even is this thing?
That's
Fellas.
my favourite mug. That's in the hole.
He actually asked me to give you this.
Do you even know what this is? For all we know, it could be an interdimensional.
It's okay. What do Mo? Me up. He'll fix by now. Be take care of right people to and his food. Coffee you.
What did any of that mean?
An insect collection?
I think it's a nest.
Help me, you idiots! Hey! Kinger, you mother...
Kinda rude, Zooble.
Here we go! Oh shit! He's finally back! Dead! You foolish assortment of colorful cunts! Do you not realize that I am God?
I'm not here for the adventure or anything. I'm just here to hide from the...
What's happening?
It's just Kaufmo. Don't worry about it.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Guys, over there.
Kinger, you mother...
Wait, Pomni's not even.
Quiet.
Pomni's not even here.
Quiet. I can't hear...
Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
You mother...
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
Oh, Bubble, you always know how to make me... You all... Parasite! Now what the heck happened around here? So I guess the adventure's over.